Welcome to Lovely T's Kitchen. Today we are going to do rice casserole. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And don't forget to ring that notification so you can see all my new recipes. And see you next time. Okay, I have my oil, which is 6 tablespoons. And then I have my onions and my bell peppers in here, and we are going to saute them. We are going to move this around constantly. We do not want to burn them at all. We don't want it to get real brown. We just want to caramelize it a little bit and take it off. So let's get busy. Keep moving it. Stir it around. We don't want to get this brown at all. So we're going to keep moving it around. We want it to be tender. We want the peppers and the onions to be soft before we put everything else together. All right. We're going to be moving, and it smells so good. I love the smell of peppers and onions. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. So we want to make sure that we are constantly stirring this. We have it on a medium heat because we do not want to burn this. Now we do want to put our oven on 350 because we are going to put this in a 2-inch baking pan. And we are going to, once we put everything together, we're going to put some foil over it. We're going to put it in the oven for 30 minutes with the foil over it. Then we're going to take the foil off, and we're going to keep it in the oven for 30 more minutes without it being covered. So we're going to get it all together. Oh, it smells so good. We don't want to brown the onions. We just want to saute them, but we want to saute it where it's the onions and the peppers is soft but not burnt. We don't want to burn them. We don't want them to be all burnt up. We just want them to be sauteed really nicely and kind of like a caramelized, not really caramelized because that's brown, but we want to kind of saute it and keep moving it around. We do not want to burn this at all. It's a very delicate situation here, but it's going to be really, really yummy. Just keep moving it. It's kind of, sometimes you want to move around and do something different, but we're going to keep moving this. That's what we're going to be moving around. Is this spatula in here. That's what we're going to be moving around. This right here. Come on now, we're going to have something really yummy here. I got it cooking, looking real pretty. Now, when I put the salt and pepper in there, I'm going to actually put it into the cream of chicken and the rice and chicken. That's what I'm going to put the salt and pepper. And like the soup is already a little salty anyway, so kind of be mindful of that and just kind of put just a little bit, because I do not like bland food at all. I don't know who does, but something, I gotta have a little seasoning up in there now. So we're gonna keep on moving it around, and we want it to get soft but not brown. And I know a little onion just popped on out of there. I guess it didn't want to be in there. So, but that's okay. We got more. So we gonna keep on moving it. Keep on moving it around. Yes, yes. Woo! Pretty, pretty. Yes. I can finally hear it sizzling, because at first, it was down a little bit. Well, I mean, it was still on medium, but I guess it wasn't warmed up all the way or something, because now I'm hearing it cooking. So, but that's okay. You just keep on moving it. We don't want it to get brown or burnt up or anything like that. We're going to keep on moving it. So, now I am going to have to put the rice in here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and let these vegetables get tender. And then I'm going to take this out. Now I'm gonna take it out and put it in another bowl, and then I'm going to put like about 2 tablespoons of oil in here, and then I'm going to put the rice in here, and I'm just going to kind of move the rice around just like I did with the vegetables. We don't want the rice to get burnt up. We just want it kind of like a stir fry type situation there. That's what it reminds me of. But you want to keep moving the rice around too the same way. We don't want to get it all burnt up or anything like that. We want it to cook a little bit, and just keep moving it around. And then we're going to put it all together, and then we're going to have it in the oven pretty soon, and then it's going to be really, really yummy to the tummy. I cannot wait, because this right here, I just love the smell of fresh onions and peppers, and ooh, smells yummy. Ooh, look at that. See how I'm moving it, and I can tell that it's getting softer, but it's not brown. It's just getting softer. So that's what we want. We want that right there. We want it to be, we don't want it to be crunchy anymore. We want it to be soft, really, really, really soft. Keep moving it. Keep moving it. We're gonna get it going here. We are still moving it around. It's almost ready to take out. We're just going to keep on moving it. And you can tell that it's getting softer because the way it looks. It doesn't look as firm anymore. It looks kind of wimpy and loose. So we are going to keep going. As long as you keep moving it around, it's not going to get all brown and burnt up. So we're going to keep moving it. And then we're going to take it out and we're going to do the rice. So now we are going to put the rice in here. And remember, you put 2 tablespoons of canola oil. And then you're going to put your 1 cup of raw rice in there, which is minute rice. Well, you don't have to use minute rice, but I use minute rice. And then you're going to stir that around too. You're going to let that stir around and then mix that up really well with that oil. And just kind of leave it in there for a little bit. Don't leave it in there too long. Now, we don't want to burn it. We're going to keep moving it around just like we did the vegetables. We're going to move it around. And keep moving. It might kind of pop around a little bit, but keep on moving it. You might have to be a little bit softer with the rice than with the vegetables. So we just keep moving it around. We're going to let that cook just a little bit, but not too much because we don't want it to burn and we don't want it to get all browned up. We just want it to kind of like a little stir fry a little bit. Kind of shuffle it around. Keep shuffling it around. Keep moving it. Keep it going. Moving. Keep it going. that pop a little bit. Keep it moving up in there. And kind of like go into like a little circle situation so it won't be popping so much. Kind of go back and forth and move it around. Move it back and forth. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving back and forth. And I know you see me not moving it, but you need to keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving, going back and forth. Back and forth. Keep it moving. Back and forth. Back and forth. We don't want it to brown, so keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Uh-oh, this is getting a little wild up in here. Shoot, rice is flying everywhere, vegetables flying everywhere. We're gonna keep it moving though. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Don't let it get brown. So you're gonna let that rice cook a little bit longer than you are the vegetables. But then you're gonna put it in this pan, and I just spreaded it all the way across. And then you're gonna actually put the soup and the cream of chicken in a bowl, and then you're gonna add that water in there, that 1 cup of water. Put the salt and pepper to taste. Mix it all up really well, and then you're going to put it inside of this pan, kind of wiggle it through, and I'll show you. And then you're going to put foil over it for 30 minutes. Make sure you set your timer. You're going to keep that foil over there for 30 minutes, and then you're going to take that foil off, keep it on and then keep it in the oven without the foil for another 30 minutes. So I decided to go ahead and put the whole can of the cream of chicken and the chicken and rice, and the only thing it's going to do is make it a little bit more moist. Not so, it wasn't going to be dry anyway, but it's not going to make it liquidy but more creamy. So I'm okay with that. I'd rather have it a little bit of creamy than not. But that recipe does call for 1 can of the cream and 1 can of the chicken, the rice chicken. So go ahead and follow that recipe. So I did kind of change it just a tad, just for me. And then you're gonna still put that 1 cup of water. You don't want to add any more. And then we're gonna mix that up really well. So I did put the salt and pepper to taste. Now just put just a tad of the salt, because remember the soup is a little salty anyway. Now if you like a lot of salt, great, go ahead and do that. I probably will sprinkle a little bit more of the black pepper once I put it in the pan. So you're going to want to fold your raw rice and your green peppers and your onions into the liquid. Kind of fold it in, kind of like mix it all the way in, like just kind of fold it in. That way while it's baking, because remember, you're going to put some foil over this, and that's going to go for like 30 minutes. And then you're going to take that foil off and let it go for another 30 minutes. I was just kind of thinking this would probably be a good little side dish for like Thanksgiving or something. So what I'm doing is setting my microwave for 30 minutes, and that way that's my timer, right? So you got a thing on there, or a little setting on there where it says cook time. Shoot, we gonna set that for 30 minutes. That way we won't forget about it. We have our foil on there now, and hey, we about to put this in this oven on 350 for 30 minutes with the foil on it. And then we're going to take that foil off, put it in for another 30 minutes with the foil off. I think I had told you 30 minutes, and that is the correct, and I think I showed you 30 seconds. So I'm just showing you it's 30 minutes. So we're going to let that keep going until it tells me to go ahead and take the foil off, and then we'll do it for another 30 minutes. Okay, it's been 30 minutes. So now we have taken the foil off, and now we are going to do it for another 30 minutes. Okay, I've taken it out the oven, so now I'm just going to let it kind of cool off a little bit. It really tastes good. It has a really good flavor. I did taste it. I kind of cheated it just a little bit. But we're going to let it cool off a little bit, and then we're going to put it in a plate so you guys can have a better visual of it. It's yummy, yummy, yummy. It will go really good with like some chicken or some fish, or this could be a really good side dish for like Thanksgiving.